What about science? Well, let's not ask how yet. Is it possible that science can prove that Jesus is God? Is this a possibility? Well, some skeptics have suggested that the prophecies of Jesus were accepted coincidentally or were accidentally fulfilled by Jesus. Right? Evidence that demands a verdict by Josh McDowell has calculated what they call the science of probability. What is the chance of this happening? And it's like working out your chances of winning the lotto. According to the science, this is a scientific mathematical calculation, the science of probability, the chance of any one human being up until the present fulfilling a selection of just 8 of these prophecies. So from then to today where we are now, including the one on the cross, one person to fulfill only 8 prophecies is 1 times 10 to the power of 17. Now, I don't know if you know how big that is, but have a look at that number. It's 1 with so many zeros behind it. Okay, then they go a step further. They say, well, what about the possibility of 48 prophecies? What would the chance be of what would the scientific calculation be of somebody by chance fulfilling 48 of these prophecies? Well, they work it out to be 1 times 10 to the power of 157. That's 1 with so many zeros. Now, to put this into context, the scientists calculate that if you were to take all the furniture in your living room and put it together into a big ball, then you take your car and the rest of your house and put it in a big ball. Then you take all the houses in your neighborhood and you squeeze it into the ball. Then you take your city and you put it into the ball, and you take the continent and you squeeze it into the ball as well. Then you take the earth and you squeeze it in there, and you take all the planets, Saturn and Mars and Venus, and you squeeze it into the ball. Then you take the outer planets and the galaxy and you squeeze it into a big ball, and you take the rest of it, the entire universe, and you squeeze it into a ball. That would be approximately, the weight of it is approximately 1 times 10 to the power of 80. How big is 1 times 10 to the power of 157? This is like billions and billions and billions of universes, the chance of this happening.